Next up, we got NBA legends reveal Larry Bird's funniest trash talk stories. Now, y'all love these trash talk stories. If you want more Larry Bird stories, hit that like button, hit that sub button. Also, too, I have made a Patreon. So on my Patreon, we have NBA exclusive reactions. NBA legends exclusive reactions. We already did Courtship Rivals documentary on there already. We recently just reacted to the Space Jam 1996. You feel me? Movie. And we will have more documentaries. I'm gonna do the more Larry Bird movies. I didn't know Larry Bird's in more movies. I didn't even know that. So I'm gonna check those out. And Michael Jordan 3-peat documentary. We can literally react to anything on there. So you get that link in the description and pin comment.
Thomas and School Beats podcast about Larry Bird talking shit to you, saying, "Yeah, I'm the best man. Deanna put a 3 under my balls." That's true.
It is very true, man. You know, first of all, we got to Boston that night. He had some knee pain. I was like, "It's a hell of a time for you to come up with a knee pain." I ain't going tonight. You got it.
Yeah, you don't want to see that.
Yeah, then I look at the boy, Sean Kemp, Larry Bird. I'm like, so you know, I looked in the mirror. I'm like, well, shit, man, I'm about to get this one. The fits out here tonight. So I was, before the game, I was over there rubbing my hands looking at him like, I'm about to get your ass, man.
What year was this for you?
This was my first year.
Oh, okay.
That morning they came out with a USA Today article and they said that Larry didn't have it no more. So he came out that night to make a statement, and I was just the prime candidate to be.
Yeah.
Wow, that's tough.
After the game, he told me, he was like, he just shook his head at me. He said, "Man, it's gonna be up night for you."
So what did he put up?
That's tough.
I think he gave me, what he gave me, I think he gave me 40,
Ooh.
46 and 3.
What'd you do?
Man, I ended up fouling out, but I was on his ass.
Until I ended up fouling out.
I'm gonna tell you this, man. I was on. He was actually calling out bank shots. He would say, next time, bank shot left side. I'm gonna pump fake you. You done.
Everybody says the same thing. So this how you know it's true, bro. Larry Bird was literally calling out his shots, and y'all still couldn't stop this man. I ain't gonna lie. Larry Bird, damn near greatest player of all time. Is that crazy to say? Let me know in the comments. Is that crazy to say? Is that crazy to say?
He would tell you that, and it happened.
I said, first of all, I'm gonna be so close to you. If you shoot the ball next time, I'm gonna try to rip your fucking arm off your shot. Hey, what you think he did, man? A quick pump fake, dog, and he go for that shit here.
Got you.
Man, come on, man. But I guarded his ass so tough that after the game, he came. He was like, I've had nobody play defense that hard on me.
I love
He
it.
go, I appreciate you playing out here. Then he was like, I got a little All-Star game. Why don't you come work out with me? Come to All-Star game, man.
That's dope.
And let me see that summer. I was like, shit, that meant everything to me.
Yeah.
You know, Larry and I, we played against each other like 12, 13 years. We never shook hands, never spoke.
Really?
Never. I mean, as a great player back then, you didn't want to know.
You know, it's kind of crazy. He low-key looked just like Anthony Edwards. I'm not gonna lie.
player to get that close to you.
Yeah.
So none of us liked each other, never spoke. I didn't speak to him for 13 years straight.
I love Larry even more hearing that.
Hey, another guy.
'Cause he was
you
a
don't
dog.
have any idea how good he was if you hadn't played against
And
Larry.
the shit talking too, right?
Hey, listen, first time I played against him, yeah, I'm a rookie. I'm glad to be in the league. You know, I'm in the Boston Garden, and I'm guarding him, right? First play of the game, he said, I don't know why you got you guarding me, Holmes. I was like, huh? He shoots a three.
Bird over Willis. Yes. 2-point basket. Boston
Now, I wasn't mad he made the three. I said, but this somebody's called me Holmes. And so the next play, you know, I'm pissed. So he comes out, he shifts to his right, and I jump. I said, got him. And I'm pumping it by my head, and I banged it on him, right? And he on the ground, he fouled me, and I'm pointing. And he said, hey, Rook. I'm like, what? He said, I like you. You got balls. He said, I'm still getting 30 on you tonight. He got about 37. Yeah. Well, I wasn't mad.
37. He's dropped even more
I'm
points.
still getting 30 on you tonight. He got about 37.
Yeah.
But I wasn't mad because I'm paying my dues. That's Larry. You know?
Right, yeah.
But
It's
that's
Larry.
the only time he ever talked trash to me.
I'm a Celtic fan since I was
Dog.
15 or whatever.
Even in Brooklyn, New York?
That's because I didn't like the Knicks because everyone else liked them, and the Celtics always won and the Knicks always lost. and all the New Yorkers, I don't really care. My mother would say to me, "Hey, tell Patrick I said hello," and then I would, because I played with him since we were 16, I would elbow him and say, "That's for my mom." So Larry got in the game one time, and for some reason Chuck Daly puts me in, and Larry, you know, was between Len Bias and myself to be drafted to the Celtics. And Red Auerbach made a smart move by taking Len Bias. God rest his soul. I wish he would have not done the wrong thing the night before or the night after we got drafted. But with that being said, Larry knew me since I was a sophomore because we would go up there. It's not illegal to go up and be at a camp in Marshville, in Boston, and you work in a camp, but really you're there to play against those nighttime games. So Larry knew who I was, and I get in, Chuck Daly has me starting one time, and Larry looks around and goes, "What's up, Sal?" I said, "Nah." He goes, "Are you on me?" I said, "Yeah, I got size on you right now. I've been watching every move." He goes, "Y'all not double teaming?" And he's looking around. He goes, "Yo." I go, "Nah, it's just me, fella." He goes, "Mouse in the house. Mouse in the house," and they changed the play.
Hey, y'all just told me what mouse in the house meant. I didn't even know what mouse in the house even meant, yo.
I go, "Nah, it's just me, fella." He goes, "Mouse in the house. Mouse in the house," and they change the play, and he catches the ball, he does this, and he shoots it. He says, "Sal, you better ask for a double team, bro."
My favorite Larry Bird story is it's an all-star game. I forget what city's in, and I'm sitting there with one of my teammates, Leon Wood. It was a great three-point shooter. Larry Bird comes in last. He says, "Hey,
let me know. We should react to this. We should react to this.
You guys
This actual 3-point performance.
gonna come in second."
We might can't even react to it on YouTube. I think I probably can't re-upload it on YouTube. So we might have to react to it on Patreon. But let me know if y'all want to see this video though.
And it was just like y'all did right there. It was so quiet. And after that, I said, "Oh man, these guys ain't got no chance."
Give me your best Larry Bird. I wasn't around long because he was hurt when I was playing that first year or second year. But I just remember one quick thing. We were playing against him, and I think I stole the ball from him. And I just remember him turning around saying, "You little piece of."
Yo!
And so in the jump ball circle, Larry walked through myself and Chambers, and then came back and told Chambers, "I know you guarding me, and I want you to know something. There's only one man that can guard me, and that's God." Now think about that for a second. Think about it.
No! Stop playing! Larry Bird said the only person that can guard him is God? No, that's crazy to say. I ain't gonna lie. That's crazy to say. That mean nobody know. If you even are a human being, don't even think about guarding me. I'm Larry Bird. Alright? I'm not white, I'm clear.
Guard me, and that's God. Now think about that for a second. Think about the confidence.
And you know what's crazy? He not even lying. No one can guard him. Nobody can guard him. He's spitting facts. The how crazy it even sounds, he's spitting facts.
And the arrogance it takes to make that statement. Think about that for a second.
Hey, Rob, let me ask you this one. There's a story going around where Casey Jones was drawing up a play, and you guys were all in the huddle, and I guess he was having a hard time saying it. Larry told him, "Hey, give me the ball, and the rest of you guys get the hell out the way." Is that true?
The story behind that, Kevin was the one that had the hot hand. But as we all know, Larry's the man, and that's Larry's team. So
Thanks.
Larry should take the first shot. But KC was torn between drawing up something for Kevin because he had the hot hand and not offending Larry. So Larry just took the F over. Draw up a play for me and give me the ball.
And this is why I say I like the players from back in the day way better than the players from nowadays. Just off the simple fact that the star players of tonight, like LeBron would literally never. LeBron lets other people take the game-winning shot. Do you think anybody from the 80s, the 90s, 60s, 70s, even the early 2000s, do you really think those players will let another player on their team take the game-winning shot? And you're supposed to be the so-called GOAT? You're supposed to be the savior of this team, the leader of this team? Do you honestly think that they will give the ball to somebody else? It don't matter if they got the hot hand or not. I'm the star. This is my team. I'm that hungry. Okay? I went to the game-winning shot. I'm not letting you take the game-winning shot. What? Huh? What? Huh?
And that was the end of the X and O's.
X and O.
These guys came in together in '81. There's Kevin, there's Larry, there's Robert. And they knew, Dennis Johnson, Danny Ainge, they knew what each other could do. And what I did was said, okay, let's see what's happening out there. And you'd see Larry shooting the three-pointer, and then I'd call a timeout, and they didn't count the three-pointer. So he's very upset with that, so I diagrammed the play. He says, heck with the play, Case. Give me the ball and tell all the rest of the guys to get out of the way. I said, shut up, Larry. I'm the coach here. Okay, all right. Dennis, you take the ball out, give it to Kevin, then you throw it to Larry, and everybody get the hell out of the way. And then true to his word, in Phoenix, he goes down before the ball is thrown in, and he's standing right in front of the Phoenix bench, and he looks at all the guys on the bench and says, I'm getting the ball, I'm going to put it in the hoop. And he says, watch my hand as I follow through.
Watch my follow through is crazy.
The ball is thrown into Kevin. Kevin gets to Larry. Larry fires it up, puts a hand in the air as he continues on to the dressing room. Now that's what you call arrogance.
Yo, that's crazy. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, we should watch the. Wait, what is these? This must be his retirement or something like that. Yeah, we gotta watch this. We gotta watch this.
We're playing Phoenix and we're way ahead, okay? When we're down in the old Saddle Dome that they had outside.
Right.
And Larry, we're playing good as a team. Larry has the worst fourth quarter known to man. I mean, he's throwing the ball to the other team. I'm like, good Lord, we had like a 15-point lead. Next thing you know, we're down 2. And I'm like, how in the world are we going to lose this game? And Larry says, I'm going to bless the play. I'm going to shoot a 3. And I'm like, Bertie, it's just getting to overtime. I'm going to Robert. Robert, we need to get into overtime, man. Try to get this ship right because we're sinking, man. So, Larry not only tells me that, he walked by the bench and says, typical Bertie, just real slow, fixing to bust a 3 on your guys and go home. And so he breaks the play.
Maxwell gets it to Bird.
And then goes out and do it. Like, bro, what?
Larry hits it. He looks at the bench and goes, told you so. That was Bertie. And he had the confidence, man. That dude had so much confidence. He talked to the coaches. He talked to everybody. He was talking trash all the time, man. But fun. Great competitor, man.
We're playing a game down in Atlanta. And this is how long ago this was, because Atlanta was a good team. And we are getting hammered. We're just getting killed. We're down 25 at the half, and they're all trash talking, and fans are throwing stuff at us, and we're going to kill you, Celtic. Bird, McHale, Parrish, DJ, you guys are all frauds. What are you talking about? So we come in at halftime. We're just sulking in there with tails between our legs. We walk in, we're sitting in the locker room, and Casey Jones, our fantastic coach, he walks in, he looks at us, looks at his watch, doesn't say a word, walks over to the cooler, pulls out a beer. Pops the beer, goes and sit down, pounds down the beer, just sitting there, looks at us, goes over to the cooler and gets a second beer. Pops the beer, pounded it down, doesn't say a word. Looks at his watch, looks around at us, goes and gets a third beer, does the same thing, and then he gets up, looks at his watch for the final time, and he says, let's go. So we go out there and we're warming up. We'll start the third quarter. And you watch an NBA game, nobody wants to ever take the ball out of bounds because they know they're never going to get it back. Larry Bird always took the ball out of bounds. He's going to take the ball out of bounds, and that referee comes, and the referee hands the ball to Larry to start the third. We're down 25. Larry takes the ball and pushes it back into the midsection of the referee so that he can't get away. The referee is like startled, staggered. What's going on here? We're all right there right in front of the Celtic bench. And Larry looks right into the soul, right through the eyes of that referee. And he says to him, we're not going to quit. You make sure you don't quit either. The guy just melted on the spot. Larry hit 11 straight shots to start the third, including 7 threes. We were tied at the end of the third. We won in overtime. We did not need a plane to get home at night. Larry Bird, you're awesome.
Larry Bird, bro. Let me know if y'all want more of these videos. By the way, shout out to Pro Sport. Hit that like button. Hit that sub button on Pro Sport channel. I love y'all. We got also too, before I end the video, let me know if y'all want Larry Bird highlight tape of actual games. So like game reactions of Larry Bird, his top games. It won't be on YouTube. It'll be on my Patreon. But we could do game reactions from like time he dropped 60 points. All these iconic games, even the finals. We might do like that, like a whole 80s finals series. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Let me know in the comments.